What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible GFS. Let's talk Fanduel Fantasy Basketball. All right, guys, I don't know about you guys. I'm excited. Basketball is back. I know right now we currently have preseason, but we have basketball in about 5 days. So I'm going to do an early look for the first slate. Let's get going. So let's start with the uh, before I even start, for you guys that have been following me, I changed things a little bit. But I'm gonna try to give you guys a video every day. Hopefully I can. The only problem is the location where I'm right now. It's hard. I'm just not stateside, but the video is still gonna come. Like I said, hopefully I can give it to you guys every day. I know for football, it's been hard for me to do 2 videos a week. So hopefully, by the time basketball is back, I will be able to do so every day because that's the plan for right now. All right, so let's start with the point guard position. So it's only a two-game slate, so it's gonna be a little bit different for the two-game slate. Or I might try, if it works out, I might try to do it like that for every slate, 2 games or more. All right, so let's start with the point guard. You have Kyrie Irving at 9K against Brooklyn. Against Golden State. That's going to be a great matchup of two great point guard. You have Kyrie Irving on one side and you have Steph Curry. The difference between the two is the price, and also to me, Steph Curry is the main guy at Golden State compared to Kyrie, where you have KD. All right. So regardless if Clay was there, it would still be Curry's team. So for that reason, I like Curry a little bit better than I like Kyrie. But I definitely like Kyrie. I'm definitely gonna play him, but not as much as I would love to. Once for the fact that he is more expensive than Curry, and for the fact that KD is also on that team. But of course, both of them can definitely go off. All right. And then the second point guard is Curry. Like I said, he's the main guy. He's gonna have to score a lot of points for his team to have any chance. So I'm looking forward to go 50% Curry on my lineup, especially on the 2 game slate. I might even go as far as 75%. The next guy is Lou Williams at 5.3K. You're gonna have to put some guys with a lower price because in a 2 game slate, when it's the first game, there are gonna be a lot of stars that are very expensive. So for that reason, you're gonna need a Lou Williams. Hopefully, Lou Williams, you know, he had a bad series. He actually had the Bible wasn't good for him. So hopefully he put those behind and ready to start over. So Lou Williams against the Lakers, I like him. I'm gonna have to play him a lot for the fact that there are other stars I need to play, and for me to do that, I'm gonna have to look for those price that players that are 6K and under. The same go for Pat Bev against the Lakers. It's a fresh start, and I can see Pat Bev play a lot of minutes here. Most likely he's gonna be starting. If that's the case, if he is the starter, I'm looking forward to pair him up with Kyrie or Curry. All right, but I'm not looking to pair him up with Lou Williams here. I'm not gonna play them together for the fact that they're in the same position. One of my point guard gonna have to be Curry or Kyrie Irving, and I think most lineup gonna have one of those guys, especially the top lineups. One of those guys gonna have to be in that lineup. Okay, so after those 4 guys, I don't see anybody else I wanna play. The only other guy would be Brad Wanamaker. Brad Wanamaker at 3.7K. Definitely, I think that's a guy that should be at least 25% in your pool. Why? You have KD, LeBron James, and you have the 2 Clippers guys. So you have some expensive guy and those 2 expensive point guards. So you're gonna need somebody cheap. And Wanamaker to me is the best price as far as those guys down there. Not Kai Bowman, not Jordan Poole, but to me it's Wanamaker. All right. Let's go ahead and jump to the shooting guard. I don't see anybody here that I would go. Maybe you can go with Tyler Johnson. He most likely gonna be the backup point guard. If that's the case, then Tyler Johnson. Monitor and then check to see how is he doing in the preseason, mid minutes. I know sometimes those doesn't mean much, but still wanna see those things to help out for the first game of the season because there's no start to use to know exactly how many is gonna distribute it for those guys. As far as shooting guards, to me, Paul George, Wiggins are the top two shooting guards. Paul George against the Lakers, he's gonna try to show. He's gonna try to. We all know what happened in the playoff beat. So Paul George is gonna come, and he has been talking, has been saying things. So I expect him to have a good game here, and I'm looking forward to play him at 7.6K. You're gonna need to have either him or Wiggins in your lineup. Me personally, I like Paul George better. I think he's gonna come to against LeBron James or the Lakers. They're playing the same building, and I think he's gonna start this season the right way. So Paul George, looking forward to play him here. Wiggins, the same. The fact that Clay is not there, so Wiggins gonna have to step up, and I think he's gonna do that. And he's playing a great team. The only thing is, if KG is on him, it could be a long day for him. But I think he, by default, Wiggins definitely one of the top small forward for the slate on FD. So for that reason, I'm looking forward to. I mean, not small forward, shooting guard. I'm looking forward to playing him. Now we still gonna have to see for Schroeder. I like Schroeder. I don't know who's gonna be in the starting lineup yet for Lakers, but if Schroeder gonna be starting, I would like him a little bit over Spencer Dinwiddie here, because I don't see Dinwiddie starting, but he will definitely be one of the first guy coming off the bench. So definitely he is in play here. All right. I know the shooting guard is Reggie Jackson. They got him as a shooting guard. So I think Reggie Jackson probably gonna come off the bench, and if that's the case, he's still in play. But I would rather go like a Luke Kennard. In the preseason, sometimes they change the starting lineup. You don't know exactly who's starting. I think Luke Kennard should be a starter for them because he's a better shooter. At 4K, I would rather play him over Reggie Jackson here. Spencer Dinwiddie, like I said, this guy can play. He probably would be a starter in another team, but because of the players he has around him, when you have KD, you have point guard like a Kyrie Irving, and you have a small forward like Caris LeVert, so it's gonna be hard for you to be a starter. So I'm not sure exactly what they're gonna do. Maybe they can start him at the 2, LeVert at the 3, and then you have KD at the 4, and then the center. But we'll see. All right, so Damian Lee, 3.9K. We all see Damian Lee last year. He had some amazing game. It's possible for him to have those games. He's gonna see some minutes without those guys in there. I mean, I'm talking about the player like Clay. So I don't see the minutes go away. So I'm looking forward to playing him because I'm looking to do some. Most of my lineup is gonna be stars and scrubs. So it's possibly most people are gonna be stars and scrubs. So definitely he is in play. Landry Shamet, for me, that's most likely a no-no. I'd rather play KCP at 3.7K. And I know right now he's out, but I believe he will be good to go as far as him being in the starting lineup for opening night. Then you have Bruce Brown, 3.7K. I don't know. Bruce Brown was getting some good minutes last year. I'm not sure exactly if there is. I mean, if Brooklyn trade for him, definitely they see something in him, so I can see him get some minutes here. I know I'm gonna watch him in the final preseason, or I'm gonna look at his stat to see how he did, and most likely I'm gonna follow from there and see if a guy I'm gonna be using in my in the opening night. But as right now, I would say I'm not really too high on him, but I definitely like him more than I like Landry Shamet. All right, they're both in the same team, so we'll see. All right, now you have TLC and THT. Those two guys, I like TLC, but right now he should be one of the key player of the bench, but I don't see him play that many minutes. Between the two, I would like THT better, and that's Horton Tucker. We all been seeing what he has been doing in the preseason, but that's preseason. We're not sure if the Lakers gonna try to find some minutes for him, but I think they should. And I'm gonna throw some dart and put him in some of my lineup because this guy's been amazing. They need to just get the guy some minutes. Even with 15, 20 minutes a game, this guy can do a lot. All right. Lakers might need some players scoring off the bench, and he looks like he can be that player. So definitely, that's the further I go as far as going down. There's nobody else down there I would want to play. Okay, so let's jump to the small forward position. LeBron James, 11. That is expensive. All right. Of course, it's LeBron James. It's ceremony night to get his ring. He might be ready to play, especially against the Lakers. I mean the Clippers. We all know what happened last year. They lost that first game. He might have a little sense, might want to play, try to win this game, but it doesn't really matter for him because they're just basically ending the final and might take it easy on that game. I still like LeBron James, but all right, let me go back a little bit. I don't see LeBron James as the player that will take it easy on the court. I think his mindset is the same no matter what. For that reason, I like him. But I do like Kawhi better because of the discount and the fact that there's so many stars. And if I got LeBron James there, it's going to be hard for me to play 2 or 3 stars. So Kawhi over LeBron James, even though LeBron James might outscore him, I would rather go with Kawhi here. But I also think Kawhi has a chance here to outscore LeBron James. Okay, and Kelly Oubre against Brooklyn. I like this guy. 6.4K, like the price. I like him, and I think he's gonna be a great play. I think he's gonna only improve from now on. So Kelly Oubre against Brooklyn. Looking forward to play him because I don't see me pair Kawhi and LeBron James, which you can do. Most likely, I'm gonna try to get Kawhi, or even some team where I get Kelly Oubre and Caris LeVert. So I'm definitely looking forward to play Kelly Oubre in a lot of lineup. Caris LeVert. We all see what this guy was doing last year. We all know the guy got game, but now he has KD and Kyrie, so it's gonna be hard for him. He one of those guys you can have the ball on his hand, but he can also play off the ball. So at 5.8K, I think they priced him correctly because of the fact of those two guys. So I'm looking forward to play Caris LeVert at 5.8K. Joe Harris is a shooter. You can never have enough shooter at 4.3K. Definitely, it's a guy that's gonna get passing from KD and LeVert and also Kyrie Irving. He just need to hit his 3-point shot. So give me some Joyce at 4.3K. Let's go down. Rotation points. I'm not sure what to expect out for rotation points. He got hurt last year, but he's back. But at that price, I think I'd rather go to a Ken Bazemore here as a backup player. Wesley Matthews most likely could get a start. So it's the first game of the season. I'd rather play those two players over Torrance Points here, even though in reality Torrance Points is probably the better player. But for that first game of the season, I would definitely go with Bazemore and Wesley Matthews over Torrance Points here. And then Juan Toscano Anderson should see some minutes. This guy had some good game last year, and at 3.5K might be just what you need to get the players that you need in your lineup. Power forward position, you have Davis and KD, the top two guys. Looking forward to play him. I will definitely have some lineup where I pair those two guys. I don't see anybody stop those guys. Clippers doesn't have anybody that can stop Davis, and of course, Golden State doesn't have anybody that can stop KD, and KD is going back to Golden State. I cannot wait to see this game, but the problem is where I'm located right now. I don't know if I will be able to see it. But that's a game I'm looking forward to watch. All right, Serge Ibaka against the Lakers at that price. I love that price. He is gonna be the starter, so definitely looking forward to play Serge Ibaka here. The guy, a very improved shooter, can still block, can still play defense, and his long range is really good. His short range is good, so he can do a little bit of everything. And now you have Pascal and Chris, both of them for Golden State. I think I like Chris a little bit better than Pascal. Right now, Pascal has some kind of needs, but I think he should be good to go. I like Chris a little bit better, but those guys, both of them, I'm not really looking forward to play them much. I'm mostly looking to play Davis, Duran, and Serge Ibaka here, and Draymond Green. All right. I know I didn't say anything about Draymond Green, 6.1K going against Brooklyn right now. He's not playing. He's also not playing in the last game of the preseason, which is today as I'm doing the video. Doesn't mean I'm going to upload the video today. Hopefully I can if the internet is not giving me any problems. All right, Kyle Kuzma. I've never been a big fan of Kyle Kuzma. I'm still not, but the price is right, 4.2K. I can see him definitely do his thing for that price. But I would rather go with Marcus Morris over Kyle Kuzma here. He's a starter, probably going to see way more minutes or more significant minutes than Kuzma. For that reason, I like him better. When it's come for, but between Markieff and Kuzma, I'd rather play Kuzma here. They're playing the same team, but I just would rather go with Kuzma here. All right, anybody else? No, that's basically it as far as for the power forward positions. For centers, we have a bunch of them. Montrezl has been really good in the preseason. Jared Allen and DeAndre Jordan. I have to see who's going to be the starter. Whoever going to be started, I love. All right, whoever going to be the starter here. I'm hoping it's DeAndre Jordan at 4.5K, and if he is, I might possibly go over 50% with DeAndre Jordan here. Like I said, Montrezl has been really good in the preseason, but when it's come for the regular season, it wouldn't be my first choice. My first choice still would be a DeAndre Jordan here or a Gasol at 3.8K. All right, because I'm gonna need some cheap players, and Gasol fit the bill. And I think the first game Gasol gonna see at least 25 minutes in this game. For that reason, I like him. He's gonna get some rebounds, gonna get some assists, and hopefully he is rejuvenated to play with LeBron James, just like his brother played for the Lakers. It's like he's following his brother's steps. So Gasol in the first game, hopefully he can bring down a double here. Kevin Looney, if he is the starter, I'm not sure if Wiseman gonna be, but if he's Looney, I like Looney at 4.1K. If he's Wiseman, I would love to see him in a game in the preseason, but it looks like that might not happen here. So, so for that reason, then we're gonna have to go. If Wiseman is a starter at 4.2K, you're gonna have to take the chance. Brooklyn, we all need the story of Brooklyn against center. But of course, it's a whole, you're going to have basically DeAndre Jordan, KD there, so it could be something completely different. But I'll still deploy some centers against Brooklyn. Anybody else down there? Nope. Basically, that's basically it. It would be, to me, it would be DeAndre Jordan if he start, Allen, and if Allen starts. So whoever starts between the two, Gasol would be one of my choice here. Montrezl going against Clippers, I'm definitely gonna take a chance on him, and Zubac gonna be backup, and I don't Zubac out of all those guys would be my last choice here. As far as I'm gonna go with 5 players here, man. I think you're gonna have to go with Curry here at least 50% of your lineup. Shooting guard, you're gonna have to go between Paul George and Wiggins. I'm gonna come back with shooting guard here. I'm going to plug in Kawhi Leonard here. Power forward, I'm going to go with KD. I think those 3 guys should be at least 50% on your lineup. Then from there, you can decide it. Me again, I'm going to go with, I like Looney, but I'm going to go with Gasol here. I'm going to take this discount here with Gasol. And for shooting guard, I have 5.9 left. So I'm going to have to decide it. If I go with George, it's going to be hard to make that lineup. All right, so I'm going to go here with Wiggins here. I know that's the average where they basically average almost the same. And I think there's a chance Wiggins can average more than George. So I'm going to go with Wiggins here. As the 5 players I'm going to give you guys. I love Curry. I've been good, especially in the last game of the preseason. But I think he just Curry could average over 30 real points and if there's a game he can go off against, that's Brooklyn against KD. So I'm definitely looking forward for that KD. And you couldn't ask for a better two-game slate. So you have KD going against Curry, and you have the Lakers against Clippers. So Curry away against Kawhi, Kevin Durant, and Marc Gasol. All right, but out of all those guys, I think KD, Kawhi, and Curry should be at least 50% of your lineups. All right, guys, that's basically it. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and drop a like in this video for me. All right, I'm out.